Hi. Cha. Here for your birthday burpees or what, girl? Hey, if you do that, we're gonna go up higher. I'm gonna have to jump in the car and go over there. How's your birthday?
It was good. Yeah. Did a
Do
lot of
anything?
hiking.
Oh, where did you go?
Point Reyes.
Oh, I haven't done that in a while.
It's
Is it
nice.
pretty over there?
Yeah. Especially after it rained, it was really nice.
Oh, yeah. What? I'm doing a class. Get out. This little turd right there. That's good. So you saw it was Saturday, right? Did you do this all weekend? Yeah. Oh, awesome. All right. Let's do a little bit of stretching and then maybe we'll incorporate some burpees in there. All right. So let's start out with walking with your heels right up. Boom. You're gonna walk. Walk forward, right, and then walk backwards. My space is small. I'm gonna go one more, and then I come back. Okay, and then from here, let's do 10. So bring your heels down there. We're gonna come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now our heel is going to come down, our toes goes up, and we're going to walk. You can walk around in a circle or do what I'm doing, forward and backward. And then go back. And from here, you find a wall, something where you want to, let's see how I'm going to show it, but you're going to put your toes against the wall, lift it up, right? Toes, try to put your toes and press your heel against the wall, and then lean forward. Good. Let's do the other side. Lift up. Toes and heels as much as possible, as closest to the wall as possible, and then press. Good. Now, I'm going to lift our inside sole up, and we're going to walk. So the knee should be buckling out. Forward. Backwards. Forward. And backwards. So now we're going to go stop here, and I'll go ahead and step your right foot up, keeping your left foot with the heel, the inside sole, still lifting. So you're going to have your toes, your right toe stepping up, toes pointing forward. You're going to bend at the knee, right? As you're bending at the knee, you are pressing your back heel here down onto the ground, right? So bend, pressing, so you're kind of opening this side up, and then your arms go back on the same leading leg, and you keep pressing your foot, lifting the inside sole off. So the close up, it's here, so I'm going to keep pressing down, step, and I'm leaning. Good. And let's go switch on the other side. So good. Now the opposite. Now we're going to go buckle and knee in, and we're going to lift the outside of our sole up, and we'll walk forward and backwards and forward. Same thing, I'm going to leave my right leg the way it is. I'm gonna step, flatten my foot in the leading foot, right? Lean to a 90-degree in the front. And I'm gonna keep pressing and lifting the outside of my sole here off the ground. I'm gonna press and look back. As I'm pressing my hips forward, pressing my inside of my sole down onto the ground. Good, and then I'm gonna switch. Good, so come back up. Go ahead and let's go to our toes, our ankles and our wrists real quick. And switch. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Switch. Knees. And switch. Okay, up and down. How old are you now? You're like 25.
34.
Baby. Okay, hips. Why? Why is there like a laugh? Are you like older or younger? Why is there a chuckle? Shoulders. Was that Sarah? And switch shoulders, rotation. Elbows. Switch. Good, wrists, real quick. And switch. Neck. And go ahead and switch. All right, so get wide. It's not too wide, but a little wider than your shoulders, right? So this is the drill. I'm gonna go, look, I'm gonna start with my right leg. I'm gonna step diagonally, right? I'm gonna step diagonally, and then I'm gonna bring the back leg, boom, I'm gonna dip. And then the same leg that steps forward is gonna step diagonally back. And once I step back, I'm gonna lunge. And then I'm gonna come back, diagonal, boom, and lunge. So we're gonna do that together. Let's do just 5 on each side. Let's start with our right leg. So step, boom, and then side, lunge. Forward, lunge. 2, forward, and lunge. 3, forward, and lunge. 4, forward. 5. Okay. Come back. Let's do the other side. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you're going 5, stay down. So stay down and go ahead and bring that bent knee to the ground. Go ahead and turn your toes in, forward. And from here, you know, walk your hands and bring your hips forward, right? Once you do that, you're gonna press your hips down onto the ground. If you're cool with that, stay there. But if you want a deeper stretch, you're gonna do the same movement, but add an extra one where your leg, the extended leg is going, stretching outward. So you're gonna come forward, press your hip, and your legs are sliding out. You can come all the way down if you want. Come back. Let's do that again. Forward, press your hips down, and then stretch your extended leg outward. Okay, cool. Sit back, right? And step your post leg out so that you're not cramming yourself, but step it out of the way. And from here, go ahead and stack your spine, belly pulled in, right? And you're gonna turn towards the extended leg, flex your toes, boom. And from here, you're gonna fold your body along the leg, using your chest to lead you. So, but before you do that, let's take a deep breath and then exhale as you go down. Another one. Inhale. One more. Good. And now from here, go ahead and collapse the post leg. Hold the leading leg up, right? I'm gonna face you now. So from here, why don't we go ahead and lift our hand up, and we're gonna switch, right? We're gonna go come up to the middle and then switch to the other side. And once we go to the other side, we wanna press our upper hip, tighten our glutes, and press the hip forward. And then we switch to the other side, and then we keep tighten your glutes, press forward, back, forth. And now, look, I'm gonna go ahead and switch now. I'm gonna switch and I post the other knee, right? Flex and extend my left leg, flex my toes, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn, right? Stack my spine, belly in, take a deep breath. As I exhale, I'm gonna melt my body along the extended leg. Another deep breath. Go down a little deeper. Another one. You're gonna come back up. Go ahead and open now your legs up from here. And from here, I am gonna, with no hands, look, I'm gonna pull my right knee in and my left leg in, and then I'm gonna go extend, and I'm gonna switch the other side. Pull, out. Right, you can have your arms out, airplane out, abs tight, and then open, open. Couple more times. Good. Go ahead and come to your, turn your leg over. You're gonna come to your belly and go ahead and walk your arms out and your butt back. So you're sitting on your heels, your arms are walking forward. Go ahead and take your right hand, thread through, lift your left hand up. Now bringing that right shoulder down to the mat, ear down to the mat. We're gonna go ahead and switch now to the other side, shoulder, ear, and then lift your right hand up. All right, sweat now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead right now. If you have, go grab a belt and a chair. I think a belt and a chair, yeah. And if you need to go ahead and take a sip of water. All right, so we're gonna do a minute of these 5 exercises, and we're gonna go boom, 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 right? One after the other. The first one is you'll be standing kind of shoulder length with your legs. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of squat as you come up, right? You're gonna squat and kind of leave one leg on to, so let's say that I'm stepping forward. So I'm gonna step with my right foot, but my left leg stay where it's at, boom, right? And my arm goes the opposite, right? So it's almost as if I'm clearing that space to put my hand there, right? So it looks like this, right? So that we're gonna do one side on one round, and then we'll do the other side on the other round. So the next one is, right, you're gonna start out where one leg is bent, the other one in front of you, right? And from here, you're gonna go ahead and lean both your hand on the side of the extended leg, and you're gonna whip that leg over, right? It's gonna go past, it's gonna go, so it looks like this, I'm bent here. I'm gonna go boom, lift that leg past and goes under, and then I'm gonna switch my hips to the other side. So you're gonna pass your leg over. So notice that it's my left leg that's bent. I'm gonna go boom, and I'm gonna pass over. And at one point, your leg will be like this, right? Together. And then you're gonna switch, boom. You're gonna switch now, this opposite leg will now come up. So in fast mode, right, it's gonna go, I'm gonna lean along the extended leg, I'm gonna go boom, and I switch. So whatever leg that was bending before will extend, and then you switch over. So some of you might be new to this, so give it a try before we go on all around. So give it a try. Yes. So back and forth. Good. Yeah, I think everybody got that. So that's the second one. And then the third one, you're gonna start the same with your legs bent like this, right? Can I close the door? No, I'm not. I just started, honey. I'll be right out. So you have your legs bent like this. I just came here today, so I felt like kind of needy. Okay, so my legs are boom here. Again, I'm gonna turn towards the extended leg, my hands boom post, and I'm gonna switch, boom, right? My leg's I'm gonna switch, boom, I'm gonna come up, do a push up, then I go back, right? And then I'm gonna swing, boom, to the other side, switch, boom, push up, right? And then I'm gonna come back and then swing to the other side. So give that a try. Make sure you're lifting your hips up, right? So give that a try. I don't know, some of you might. So turn towards. Boom. Yeah, do a push up and then go back and then just switch your legs, swing them. Yep. All right, so that's the third one. You can watch me when I'm doing it too if you're kind of not sure. So your belt, fold them. You can fold them, not fold them, but have them kind of, right, the kind of the width of your shoulder, maybe a little wider. And you're on your back, right? And you're gonna go ahead and go boom, do a full 360, boom, on one side. Once you get here, right, you're gonna come up and do 10 sit-ups. So your feet are up. You're gonna go 1, 2. So look, you don't go all the way down. As slow as you can, right? Once you get 10, you're gonna come down and then go opposite, the other opposite direction. And then repeat. Right, so that's number 4. Number 5 is a chair. And from here, look, I'm gonna have one hand on the chair. Oh, one hand on the chair, one hand on the mat, and I'm gonna go ahead and just swing my body under, right? It's gonna go between my arms. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna switch opposite. Give that a try too. I think some of you are new to that. Yep, good. Back and forth. So like this, you're gonna go hop, and then switch, and then hop. Indian nice, Karen. Good. Oh, Karen's got a new top. Okay, so we got it. We got it. And if you forget, you can just watch and follow me. So the first one is the jumping, right? We're gonna do that. Go ahead and go. So 1, keep going. Bend your knees. Go ahead and switch. Seconds. Keep your leg configuration, right? And we're gonna switch. Push-ups. Go back. Switch to the other side. All right. This one's the abs. Bring it back. Move full circle. and sit-ups. And then go back. Okay, the chair. All right, take a quick water break. I'll go to round 2. All right, let's get ready. Let's go. So jump on the opposite side. More seconds. And go. Chair. Oh, good job. Go ahead and take a water break. All right, grab a ducky. Okay, we're gonna keep going with passes, guard pass, and attack. So a quick review, and then I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So we were working on staff pass. So again, right? I just want to reiterate that there are green and red zone in your partner's legs, the inside thigh, right? The leg, that's a red zone. You don't want to get your arms caught, your neck caught there. So like a yellow zone is on your thigh, and then the green zone is the sides, right? And also to think about in terms of we're fighting and we each have like 4 limbs, and our limbs are shields, right? So if I am getting passed on my side, I'm going to use my leg as a shield and my forearm as a shield, right? If somebody's passing my side, right? I'm going to use it shield. A lot of times we connect our shields together to even strengthen it, right? So we use a lot this part and this part of our body while on the bottom, but we also use that, right, when we're on top. So we use shields, like when you're passing the knee slide, boom, we use shield, shield, right? Boom. So think about that when you're doing when you're on the bottom or on top, that you're utilizing your shield, right? So with that, I am gonna now talk about how to stack pass with a little bit of details. I went over this already with the class couple classes ago, but I'm gonna review and then we're gonna drill and then I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So again, you when you're in someone's guard, your arms either together inside or together outside. Avoid, definitely don't have one arm in, one arm out, right? So when you're doing a stack pass, right, your arms will be out, and with this one, we're gonna go ahead, you can grab your partner's belt or your partner's pants, right, the pants, right, but you don't want to be up here, right? If you're with somebody who is like super, technical, they can really like mess with you. So you really want to be down here, low, grabbing, right? Elbows in and grab. I talk about grab. There's like different grabs here or here. It's a lot stronger if you're grabbing things like this, right? When you're doing like weights, you're a lot stronger when you're here versus kind of here or here. So you want to grab like that on the side. And you want to stay low and you're going to pull their hips in. Versus in the old school where you pulled in and you pull their hips on both of your thigh, you kind of limit your mobility, right? So now we're only pulling their hips to one thigh. So look, one thigh. I just need the shell room on one thigh. And I have this to be moving around and use it as shield if it needs to be, right? So on one thigh. So I'm gonna pass to my left, right? This leg is in my way. So I pull, I'm down here, I pull on my thigh and I'm passing that way, but that leg is here, right? If they know what they're doing, they're gonna weigh this down on your arm and it's really hard. So all I need to do is bring my shoulder down to the thigh and chuck it. So that means like one thigh, one leg is down, the other one is up. So they're kind of tilted versus like being in the middle. So they're here. So I'm here, pulling one thigh, I'm gonna chuck. And now this arm is gonna come in, thumb in, and instead of coming really far, right? Now we're only coming midway, right? We're gonna grab midway here. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and tripod my leg. Now I'm here with my toes. This second hand now is gonna grab at the pants, right? I like to grab at the pants and I'm gonna lift. And I'm gonna tripod, and now the same side leg will be the enforcement kind of shelving, right? And look, I'm really like leaning forward and look at my foot configuration. So one is like shelving the butt, and the other one is up here, right? Tripoding. And I'm gonna now, once I get that, I'm gonna go shift, 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 and I come to the side, right? Now that I'm on the side, boom, I'm on my side. My knees are not on the ground. I'm heavy here. So what I'm gonna do from here, my elbow is gonna come in, right? Boom, and I'm gonna go ahead and come under, and I'm gonna keep moving to the side where I'm diagonally across my partner's shoulder here, right? Between like where they're headed. You could even put your hip on their kind of head, right? Sometimes I do that, right? I'm gonna use my hip to kind of make them look that way, right? Looking that way, and I'm here. And then the other hand ends up, so one arm, the far arm, goes on top of the shoulder. The other arm goes under the armpit, right? So it's like, this one goes on top of the shoulder and I'm cupping, boom, right? And then the other one goes under the shoulder. So again, just a lot faster. Down below, one leg, right? I'm gonna grab, tripod, lift the hip, boom, pass, 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 chuck, right? The comes over to the shoulder and I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna keep going, boom, boom, and then the other hand. So I'm gonna keep going, boom, boom, the other hand here, and I stay low and heavy. My hips are, I'm using my toes to kind of press forward and I'm heavy here, okay? So I want you to just do that for a little bit, maybe a minute or something. If anybody have any questions, you can ask me now. Otherwise, I'm gonna start. So go ahead and do that for like a minute. Chad, your dummy's got a weird legs. Look at that, you're gonna slap yourself in the face. Yeah, halfway, not all the way to the chest, just halfway when you grab the lapel. Yep. Keep going. So, Chad, the second leg, make sure it's like shelving the hip with your hand, right? The far side leg. So you're here, you're grabbing, you're lifting, you're tripoding, and then this leg comes and shelves the hip up. I don't know about you, but some people's butt is hella heavy. So you kind of want to like the hip off the ground so they're not as mobile. All right, so we're gonna follow the same theme, but I'm gonna show. So a lot of times when you're doing this pass and you're going and your partner, they are a little savvy, they're gonna block your hips from going farther, right? So I'm gonna show what it looks like in the screen, and then we're gonna show you, not that one, this one. So when you're passing, a lot of times they're gonna look, use the hand, hold on. You're passing, look, that hand is blocking the hip and you can't go farther, right? What you wanna do is you're gonna switch your hips and slide your knee, boom, and slide the knee to get that. And everything is the same, right? So again, going, boom. You're here, boom, boom, right? And you're passing. And now our hand is on your hip right here, right? What you want to do is you want to step this hand, right? Sorry. You want to step this hand up and then slide, knee slide. And then everything's the same. You just go bam, boom, switch, arm, block, right? Everything's the same. It's just when they're blocking, you're gonna step your foot up and then hips, kind of a baseball slide. And then you continue to go towards the head. All right, so give that a try. All right. So now we find ourselves in that position where my chest is at a 45 from the shoulder and my head is towards the opposite hip, right? I'm here and I have the near side arm, my partner's arm, I have it under, the far side over. And I'm low, right? And I'm low and really pressing my hip and my chest on their chest, right? So now we're ready to attack from here. So what I'm gonna do is on this side, so I'm here, really low, pressing in. On this side, I'm gonna go ahead and palm up like this, right? I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna grab, right, where my forefinger my forefinger is gripping the collar. So my forefinger comes in and grip the collar here, right? So from here, a lot of times though, when you're here, right? If you go like this, if you are with somebody that's prepared for that, they're gonna block you. So one way to prevent that is you're gonna go ahead and bring your elbow, boom, right? And stretch the elbow out and then go ahead and swerve. So you're controlling that arm. If you're going like this, look at all that space. I'm not gonna block you, put the hand in. So you're gonna go bring your elbow at their armpit, slide in, boom. So you get the grip. And now you're gonna block that, you're gonna now surround the arm with the knee on kind of on top of the arm. And now you're gonna go back to side control. So you're gonna go back, boom, 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 to side control and switch your hip. Now you're gonna look, boom. Right? Now you're kind of across their chest now and you're looking at their face right here. So the hand's gonna come in, thumb in, and then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it across and I'm gonna scoot my hip, I'm gonna slide kind of my hip back, right? As I slide back, I'm gonna use this bony part of my wrist across the throat and I'm gonna come down and I even square up my hip. If they don't tap, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my elbow, right? I'm gonna put my elbow under the ear and open it up as I go down, right? So again, I'm here. First thing I wanna do is boom, right? I'm controlling elbow, fingers, and then cinch it with my knee. And then I'm gonna go boom, 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 across. I'm gonna turn my hip. Now I'm over here. I'm over here, right? I'm gonna go slide, 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 elbow. And now, see how I'm kind of on my side? When I'm ready to go and I bring this, I'm gonna bring my hip down, facing down, and I'm sliding back. And then if they don't tap, you know, open your elbow, boom, out that way. Your elbow will be on the ground and you're gonna open it like that. So give that a try. If you want to see it again, or you got that? Yeah. Nice job. Good job, Karen. Do you have a
On
question?
on the bottom grip, the thumb is outside. The thumb is on the back of the jacket and the fingers are in.
Yeah, so you're gonna come in like this. See, fingers out and then thumb out. Yeah, 4 fingers in the inside the collar and thumb out. Can you see it? So it's gonna come in like this. See?
Yeah, thank you.
So a couple more, and then I'm gonna add one more for today. Good job. All right, we're gonna I'm gonna show. So a lot of times when you're in this position, one of the most common thing is like your partner brings the arm up to kind of block, right? When they do that, it's really hard to get the choke. So this is what you do. I'm gonna show it and then I'm gonna walk you all through it. Share. I'm gonna do it real quick. Okay. So typically, one of the very common thing is like, look, they bring the arm out and then you kind of blocking, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your head to break that, and everything's the same. You're gonna jump back and get the choke, okay? So again, this is what happens. Let's see, you're here, right? You get the choke and you're here, but then they're blocking like this, right? With your elbow, and you can't do the choke. So let me see if I can try. So pretend that that's happening. So inside here is where you're gonna put your head in. So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my head, boom, in here to break that. So from here, you notice that my elbow's on this side. When you're ready to go, it's kind of an explosive. You're gonna jump, kind of like scoot your hips back. So you're gonna go right back, and everything's the same, right? Square. So if the arm are here, your hand just goes inside here, and you're gonna break that. So again, I'm here, I get the lock, and I'm ready to go, but then they're blocking. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my head, boom, inside. My arm is here, so I'm just gonna jump my whole body back, boom, and get the choke. So give that a try. So bring your head down to the ground to break that. So your head now is your 5th limbs. Nice job. Woo. Oh, Sarah, scared of you. Yeah, get that bear, Karen. She's gonna take it. All right, it's time. Does anybody have any questions? No? All right, so I feel like, as a good friend, I got to celebrate Cha's birthday. She's turning 34, but we're going to round it to 35. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 20 burpees and then 10 chokes in between, and then 15 burpees. Are you ready? All right. Happy birthday, Cha. We love you.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go. 20. Want to do burpees, Demi? Can you sing happy birthday? End it with 10 chokes. Amy, can you sing happy birthday? Can you? Woo! Gotta wait for there. Happy birthday. Woo. I hope you're
My
gonna
legs
do
are
this.
jello.
Your legs are what?
Jello. Because we went on like a fucking 15-mile hike on Sunday, and I'm like, oh no, my legs still hurt.
Oh man, that
Why did
sucks.
you tell her how old you were? She's like, aren't you 25? And you're like, no, I'm
I
definitely.
know. I was like, after I said no, I was like, wait a minute.
No, I knew I would have not taken, if she said 25, I would have doubled that. So
Oh, okay. It's a test.
Call.
Honesty
the test. Yeah. Good job. Happy birthday.
Birthday.
You look like you're 20. You look like you're 18.
No, I don't.
Birthday.
It's a compliment, or later on it would be a great compliment. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
See
Molly.
some of you
Bye,
on Thursday.
Molly.
Later.
Bye.